So we will read the translation and then sing. The lyrics are posted on your group WhatsApp. Can you please take out? The two lords, Nitai Gaurachandra, are very merciful. They are the essence of all incarnations. The specific significance of these incarnations is that they introduced a process of chanting and dancing that is simply joyful. My dear brothers, I request that you just worship Lord Chaitanya and Nityananda with firm conviction and faith. If one wants to be Krishna conscious by this process, one has to give up his engagement in sense gratification. One simply has to chant Hare Krishna, Hare Hare without any motive. My dear brother, just try and examine this. Within the three worlds, there is no one like Lord Chaitanya or Lord Nityananda. Their merciful qualities are so great that upon hearing them, even birds and bees cry and stones melt. But Lochan Das regrets that I am entrapped by sense gratification. Since I have no attraction for the lotus feet of Lord Chaitanya and Lord Nityananda, then Yamaraja, the superintendent of death, is punishing me by not allowing me to be attracted by this movement. Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu ki. Ready? Kirtan? I request everyone to participate enthusiastically with full energy. Okay? Jaya Gaura Nitai Gaura Nitai Gaura Nitai Jaya Gaura Nitai Jaya Nitai Gauranga Nitai Gauranga Nitai Gauranga Jaya Nitai Gauranga Jaya Jaya Prabhupada Prabhupada Parama Karuna Pahudui Jana Nitai Gaura Parama Karuna Pahudui Jana Nitai Gaura Kevala Ananda चैतन्य सीता सुदृढ़ विश्वास भजो भजो भाई चैतन्य गीता सुदृढ़ विश्वास विषय छाड़िया सुर से मंदिया विषय छाड़िया सिर से मंदिया मुझे बोलो हरि हरि मुझे बोलो हरि हरि परम करुणा पौरुई जननी साई गौरचंद्र देखो रे भाई त्रिभुवन ये मन देखो देखो रे भाई त्रिभुवन ये मन पशु पक्षी झूले पशुर बिंदुले पशु पक्षी झूले पशुर बिंदुले सुनी जग गुण गाथा सुनी जग गुण गाथा परम करुणा पौरुई जननी साई गौरचंद्र संसारे माझिया रोहिणी पोरिया से पदे नाही नो संसारे माझिया रोहिणी पोरिया से पदे नाही नो अपना राम भुजर समान अपना राम भुजर Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, everyone should chant loudly. Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Jai Radha Madhav, Radha Madhav, Radha Madhav, Jai Radha Shri Radha Madhav ki, Shri Radha Shyam Sundar ki, Shri Shinitai Gaurang ki, Suvarna Vihar Dham ki, Godruma Dvipa Dham ki, Shri Prabhupada ki. Hare Krishna. So we are now in Godruma Dvipa. There are 9 islands in Navadvip. Nava means 9. Dvipa, islands, 9 islands, created by Ganga river. So each of these islands, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu performed various leelas with his associates. Morning we visited Yoga Pitha and Chaitanya Gaudiya Math. These 2 places and Mayapur Dham, these places are in Antardvipa. Antardvipa is the center, or Antardvipa, it is called because Krishna revealed his inner heart to Lord Brahma in that place. We all know the pastime described in Krishna book, the pastime of Brahma Vimohanam, the bewilderment of Lord Brahma. We know, right? Brahma got bewildered he thought that he will test Krishna by stealing the cows and cowherd friends of Krishna. But Krishna expanded himself into as many cows and covered boys that were stolen by Brahma. So Brahma got bewildered by this. He came to his senses. He came down and offered prayers to Krishna. This Leela is called Brahma Vimohana Leela. Now, as part of the prayers that Brahmaji offered to Krishna, it is described in the Dvipa Mahatmya that Lord Brahma was feeling very, very sad. He was feeling that what is the use of being born as Brahma when I could not recognize my Lord? He was feeling ashamed of himself. So he begged from Krishna, next time, O Lord, don't make me Brahma, where I can become proud of my intelligence, my powers and influence. I have misused my powers and influence to test you, and you have taught me a good lesson. Next time when you descend to this earthly planet, please make me take birth in a family where I can not be proud of. That was Brahmaji's prayer. Make me born, please make me take birth in an insignificant family which is not even following Vedic culture. So, reciprocating with the feelings of Lord Brahma, Krishna revealed his mind, his antaha, his heart. He said, O Brahma, I am very pleased with your prayers and your repentance. I am going to reveal to you a very confidential message which I have not revealed to anybody. In the future Kali Yuga, in the 28th Kali Yuga, I am going to appear as Lord Gauranga in this Mayapur Dham, Navadvip Dham. And at that time, you will appear as my devotee. And you will appear in a Muslim family, Yavana family. And you will be appearing as Haridas Thakur. So that Lord Brahma, by his desire, he appeared by the blessings of Krishna, he appeared as Haridas Thakur in Chaitanya Leela. So the Lord revealed his heart to Brahmaji about his future plan that he is going to come as Bhakta Avatara, Chaitanya. Therefore, that place, that Dvipa came to be known as Antar Dvipa. Now here, we are in Godruma Dvipa. Go means cow. Druma means tree. Right? Druma means tree. So, what is this Godruma? Why this island is called Godruma Dvipa? This is also connected with Krishna Leela. We all know Govardhan Leela, where Krishna lifted Govardhan hill for 7 days and nights to protect the Brajavasis from Indra's anger, Indra's reign, isn't it? So, after this 7 days and nights were over, Indra came to his senses. And he was also very, very repentful. He came down begging forgiveness from Krishna, bowed down his head at the feet of Krishna. He did not come alone, he came with Surabhi cow. Surabhi. That was the advice of Lord Brahma. That was the advice of his spiritual master, Brihaspati also. So he came along with the Surabhi cow, worshipped Lord Krishna, performed Abhishekam with the milk of Surabhi cow, and under a tree Lord Krishna was sitting when this Abhishekam was being performed, and Indra was begging forgiveness, offering prayers. And at that time, since this place, the place where, of course, that is Vrindavan Dham, where this pastime happened, where when we go to Govardhan Parikrama, we see various kundas being created by the Abhishekam performed by Indra and all the other devatas and Surabhi and all of that. But there, Lord Krishna, he blesses Indra. And this particular place in Navadvip is named after that particular Leela, where Surabhi cow go and under a tree, Druma, Krishna was sitting and Indra came and performed his repentance and his puja. So that is Godruma Dvipa. So all these Dvipas are glorified in the scriptures. Anybody who comes to these Navadvipa, Navadvip Dham, remembers these significance of these different Dvipas and glorifies the Lord by performing Harinam Sankirtan, they immensely make progress in spiritual life. So this Godruma Dvipa is dedicated for Kirtanam. And Antar Dvipa, where Brahmaji surrendered to Lord Krishna, that is Atma Nivedanam. So each of the 9 Dvipas correspond to Navavidha Bhakti. Now in this Godruma Dvipa, there are many places which we will be visiting today. The first place here we are at Suvarna Vihar. Suvarna Vihar, in Satyayuga, there was a king called Suvarna Sena, Maharaj Suvarna Sena. His palace used to be here in this place. Suvarna Sena's palace. We saw some pillars there, no? It is said to be the remnants of the pillars from the palace of Maharaj Suvarna Sena. These are Satyayuga stones which are there, which we saw just now. And what is the speciality of this place? So the story goes back to Satyayuga, where Maharaj Suvarna Sena was ruling this place. This Maharaj Suvarna Sena was a very materialistic person. He was so much interested in increasing his kingdom, territory, collecting lot of money, increasing his riches, name and fame. He was like this so much, he was into all these material stuff. Just like today also we see lot of people, they want to become popular. So they keep uploading their videos on social media so that more people like, follow, share, subscribe, all these things. They become celebrities overnight. Just because of their increase in the number of views and likes on social media, followers, overnight somebody who was not even known becomes a celebrity. Isn't it? Everybody wants to get this name, fame, wealth and all these things. Correct? So in Satyayuga also this is there. In Kali Yuga also it is there, but it is manifested in a different way. In Satyayuga there used to be kings. They used to go and conquer other kingdoms and increase their kingdom, wealth, followers and all. In Kali Yuga, that conquering is happening online. Today they say if you conquer the online world, then you are the king. The data is the new oil, they say. Everything is driven by data. So here data means what? How many followers you have got on social media? How many friends you have on Facebook? You have so many friends on Facebook, they may be coming and liking all your posts, but in real life, when you are in real need, no friend will turn up. That means this is simply an illusion created in the Kali Yuga. At least in Satyayuga, the king used to win real kingdom. He used to get real wealth, real number of followers, isn't it? They used to construct big temples and memorials, and their names would become known far and wide after even thousands of years. But today, it is all so illusory. Anybody can create a fake ID in your name and they can become famous in your name also if you are a celebrity. Like that, there are a lot of people who do. Personally, I can't become famous. Let me put the name of somebody who is already famous and I become more famous. Like this. Anyway, so the Suvarna Sena was like this materialistic person. One day, Narad Muni happened to meet him. So Narad Muni became compassionate upon this king Suvarna Sena. He is such a nice king, he has got so much opulence given by Krishna. Instead of using all this in devotional service, he is simply trying to become famous himself and become more wealthy. What is the use of this? There is no use. One day he has to give up all this and go. This fellow is not realizing this. So Narad Muni became very compassionate. This is the symptom of a pure devotee. Pure devotee is what? Karunika. He is very merciful. When somebody is suffering, when somebody is not Krishna conscious, pure devotee sees, oh, what is this fellow? Why he has to suffer? Let me take him away from this suffering. This is the thinking of Narad Muni and any pure devotee. So Narad Muni came and he said, he explained to him the futility of material way of life. Futility means useless. It is useless. See, today your body is there. Next, tomorrow you may go to some battle and another king who is more powerful than you, he may defeat you and kill you. And in a few seconds, your kingdom is gone, your body is gone, your followers, all this is gone in a few seconds. So why you are wasting so much time to accumulate temporary wealth? If you are really intelligent, you should be interested in gaining that wealth which will never leave you and go. Like this Narad Muni, through so many examples, so many analogies, he explained to Suvarna Sena. See, don't be a materialistic person. Use all your material abilities, talents, resources in serving Krishna. That will make you really famous. That will make you really happy and peaceful. Like this Narad Muni spoke. So by the words of Narad Muni, Suvarna Sena became transformed. There was a change in heart. See, change in heart happens when we come in touch with a pure devotee who gives genuine message, who feels for us genuinely. Like we all have come in touch with Srila Prabhupada by hearing to his instructions, by reading his books, by coming in touch with his devotees, his temple, his activities. There is a change in heart in all of us. Is it there or not there? Change in heart is there? Yes or no? That's why we have come all the way to Navadvip, Mayapur, Dham. Otherwise, all of us are busy doing so many